And I'm going to bring on my good friend, my sister for life, Miss Shelley Rollins. Shelley, you there?
Yes, I am. Good morning, Stan. How you doing?
Oh, I'm freaking amazing. The floor is yours.
Good, good. Well, thank you for that introduction. As always, my brother, we are forever connected at the hip. So just excited to be here. We just want to say good morning, almost good afternoon to everyone. But this is the last day of the month. This is the last day of the year of 2022. So I don't know about you, but I'm excited. I'm excited about the possibilities of 2023. And for those of you who are on the call today, it's perfect timing. As we wrap up the year, we always start thinking about what we want in the next year and where we want to be in the next year. And I know for me, it's always about wealth and money, health and money, right? So people want to lose weight, people want to change finances or make some adjustments to their finances. And this is the perfect place to be to get the information that you need. So welcome to the investors. Welcome to all of the guests that we have on today. My job is real simple. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Novatech, which is this amazing company that Stan alluded to earlier, and how my husband and I got involved, but more importantly, the power of what we call compounding your returns. And so we're talking about the cryptocurrency space. And I don't know about you, but 2 years ago, didn't know too much about it. Really had heard bits and pieces of information about cryptocurrency. Yes, we heard about Bitcoin and so forth, but the reality is everything is going digital. We look at the digital payments of the tools and the companies that are out there, and everything is digital. We have, between PayPal and Acorns and how you transfer money and all of that. And so the dollar is not what it used to be. And we are moving slowly to a fully digital environment. And so why not think about cryptocurrency as a way to diversify all of the monies that you have today between your 401k, perhaps your savings programs, your stocks, your bonds, your savings accounts, all of those things, and really get in the game, because it's a real good opportunity to set yourselves up for great success and financial stability and a legacy, quite frankly, for you and your families. And so I want to share with you this concept called compounding returns, because this is really the foundation of what you're going to hear about when my husband comes on to talk about Novatech and the power of using their platform. And so what I want to do is share my screen, and Stan, let me know if you can see this okay, and if this is large enough.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Thank you.
Is it perfect? Okay, great. Yes. So for those of you who are on for the first time, I want to share this website with you. And if you want to jot it down, feel free. It's not affiliated with Novatech, but is a guiding light, if you will, for us to kind of understand what the potentials are for making money and compounding our returns with our investments. And so the website is called thecalculatorsite.com, thecalculatorsite.com, and it's a free site. And what I learned was everyone that's in the financial space knows about this site. Everyone that is, really, really understanding the power of compounding interest and compounding returns uses this site. And so we now have the opportunity to play where we weren't playing before. And so when Stan came to Brian and I, and he said, look, got this opportunity to play in this space called cryptocurrency, the benefit of it, and in addition to all the other ways that you can, begin investing in crypto like Bitcoin and others, is that you get to get returns each and every week on your investment. And so I was like, well, tell me more. What does that mean? And so basically, I'm going to show you this example, because when he explained it, I didn't get it until I saw the visual. And so for me, I'm a visual person, so hopefully this helps you. So as an example, if you wanted to invest in Novatech, right? Let's say you started with $1,000. each and every week, Novatech is giving or showing about a 3% return on our investment. And so put that back in there. So every single week, not every month, not every year. So if you think about like your savings accounts, you get an annual return of maybe less than 1%, 0.68, something like that. But this is each and every week. And so I'm going to pop this in to show like maybe 5 years, because we're talking about really an opportunity to show returns over a period of time. And so I want to compound this and show you what this looks like each and every week. So with a one-time investment of $1,000, you're looking at over $2.1 million over the course of 5 years. Amazing. Like when I saw this, I could not believe it. How it works is this $1,000 is being invested trading on your behalf, and each and every week, on average, this return is coming back each and every month for a $3,650 or so additive earnings over your first year. So basically what I'm saying is you're adding $3,650 over the first year, compounding against this first $1,000. So your balance is growing to $4,650. So if you understand that concept, this is now your new balance. So now year 2, compounding each and every week at 3%, you're now picking up another $16,979 to grow your initial balance to $21,630. Amazing, right? So if you follow that, keep seeing how this grows and grows. So by year 5, you are compounding on your new balance each and every year, taking you to over $2.1 million. Amazing, right? So if you want to look at it on a monthly basis, you can do that. So you can see each and every month your returns on your investment is around 130, but it starts growing again all the way through to what I mentioned before. So now I want to change this because Stan said, look, Shelly, if you all want to do this, get in where we call the sweet spot. The sweet spot is $2,500. I said, well, is that where you came in, Stan? He said, yes. I said, all right, let's do it. So I'm going to pop in 2,500 so you can see the difference. 2,500 one-time investment, still using that 3% return on average. Sometimes it's 2%, sometimes it's 4%, sometimes it's 1.5%. It doesn't matter, but on average, about 3%. Everything else stays the same. Looking at it long term, because this isn't a money grab. This isn't something that you want to get in and get out. We're talking about stability and building financial wealth. So I'm going to calculate this number off of 2,500, and you can see the investment over 5 years, $5,440,000. Is that amazing? I was absolutely blown away. So let me break it down for you quickly. One-time investment, $2,500, 3% return each and every month for 1 year. That's going to add up to $9,127 to grow your initial balance of $11,627. That new balance begins to compound at 3%. So by year 2, again, you're picking up 42,000, making your balance grow to 54, and so on. So by year 5, your balance is over $5.4 million. Absolutely, absolutely amazing. So what we like to show is how that looks monthly, but more importantly, how that looks at the 6-month mark. Why? Because at the 6-month mark, you're basically doubling your initial investment. So this $2,500 grows to over $5,300. Again, all things staying the same. You're not taking money out. You're still showing 3% return on average. Not sure what the market's going to do, but that's what we've seen. And so at 6 months, the great piece that we like to share about this is if you really wanted to, you could pull your $2,500 out that you initially invested and play with house money, and then start growing this investment portfolio to your benefit using house money, if you will. So this is an amazing opportunity. I love showing this. I love playing with this calculator. My husband and I are always in it, trying to forecast and plan for our future. So much so that we created accounts for our sons so that when they graduate and they start lives of their own, they will have a nice nest egg to begin their lives. And so we're super excited about this. We hope this makes sense to you, but hold on to that. I'm gonna stop sharing and I'm going to bring my husband up, because now he's going to kind of take that concept and share with you what Novatech is and how all of this comes together. So Stan, can you see the presentation?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. All right, so with that, everybody, I'm going to pass on the mic to my husband, Brian Rawlings. He's going to take you through everything else. Brian?
Great. Thank you so much. Good morning, everybody. As Shelley said, my name is Brian Rawlings. I am the other half, not the better half. Notice I didn't say that, the other half. I don't want to get myself in trouble, especially as we're starting the new year. So first of all, Happy New Year to everybody. We are about to embark on a brand new year. And I'm gonna tell you, we are excited about this opportunity that we have our hands on. And what I want to do is just kind of expound on some of the information that Shelley has already talked about, because Novatech is something that the majority of us in our community have never seen. We've never seen it, we've never heard of it. And in a lot of cases, when you present this information to folks, they don't get it. They don't get it the first time. And sometimes it takes a little bit of I don't want to say coaxing, but answering of questions, which is a good thing. We want to make sure that if anybody has questions, that they get those questions answered, because again, this information is somewhat foreign to the majority of us. And here's what I'm talking about when I say that. When I talk about the issue of, and this is what Shelley talked about, showing you the calculator, but this whole idea of compounding returns. This is one of the things that they've been doing on Wall Street for years. You've heard of hedge funds, you've heard of all of these other kinds of opportunities that are on Wall Street. Well, that's exactly what they were doing. They were using enough money where they could literally compound that money from 1 week to the next, 1 month to the next, 1 year to the next. And the returns that they would have would be phenomenal. And that's why when you see the calculator, what Shelley is showing you, these are real numbers. And I'm going to tell you that from our 13 months of experience being involved in Novatech. And I want you to get this. So I want to literally try to present it to you in a way that everybody has the opportunity to get it. And if not, can go back to the individual that invited them to this call and ask some questions to get more clarity. All right. So one of the things that I want to do is walk you through this whole idea of what is Novatech. And before I do that, let me tell you a couple of things. My background is in human resources. I've been in human resources virtually my entire working career, and God willing, next year I'm going to be retired. And Novatech figures hugely into all of that, because this is one of the things that I'm looking at. You know, we all want to have a vehicle of some type, and that's what Novatech presents us. It is a vehicle that is going to present us the ability to invest over time and have steady growth. And that's one of the things that everybody is looking for. Steady growth, progressive, over time, is going to equal something that is very good for you and your family. So let me say this to you. Let's talk about what Novatech is, first of all. Novatech is not network marketing. It's not direct sales. It does not require you to recruit anyone. As I said, what it is a steady, progressive vehicle that you can use over time, as Shelley has shown you using the calculator, to literally move your money and help your money work for you as hard as you work for it. And that's the bottom line to this whole thing. So let's jump into it and really take a look. And what I'm going to do is spend just a few minutes. I'm not going to beat you up with this information. I just want you to have enough information so that you can actually make some decisions. So before I do that, let me switch this up. That's not what I wanted to do. Hang on just a second. Okay. So what is Novatech? I gave you a little bit of a background, but this company has been around for 3.5 years. And here's the most impressive thing, because you've heard of a number of companies that have been around 3.5 years. As an investment platform, this company has returned a positive return on investment for every week of those 3.5 years. Now, I need to say that again, because I don't want you to miss any of that. Every week for 3.5 years, this company has provided a positive return on investment every single week. Remember, we've got 52 weeks in a year. So when you multiply that over 3.5 years, think about what that says. Phenomenal success for any company that is able to do that. Novatech is a subsidiary of NovaPay LLC and boasts some of the industry's top leading professionals worldwide. So what does that mean? Very simply, they've got some of the top leading professionals, literally talking about our executive team, through the traders that are hired, through every level of management, as well as support. The products and services that the company offers are Bitcoin ATMs. They're literally one of the largest retailers of Bitcoin ATMs in the state of Florida. They also offer crypto and debit card transactions. And then there's also, of course, the flagship products, which are crypto and Forex trading. So the thing that we are so excited about is the crypto trading. Now, understand this. There are more than 20,000 at this point, and it grew last year by literally double, 20,000 cryptocurrencies on the market now. What Novatech does for us is basically they trade across all 20,000. So what they do is they monitor the market, and their traders are literally there to basically make trades across 20,000. It is not predicated on what Bitcoin does. So understand that, because that's one of the questions I get a lot. People will say, well, Bitcoin is really volatile. And I said, yeah, and that is something that is taken into account, and traders are looking across all of them. It's just like looking at stocks and bonds. If you have a trader that is trading stocks for you, they're not trading one stock against one other stock. They're looking at multiple stocks and trading across them all. That's exactly what Novatech does. I'm having a little bit of a problem with my slides this morning, so bear with me as I try to get this thing straightened out. Let's see here. All right. So this is our executive team, or two people of our executive team. This is our COO and CEO, Eddie and Cynthia Petillon. The other person that is not listed here is the CTO, the Chief Technology Officer, and that is Ricardo Roy. The three of them have more than 40 years of combined experience in blockchain technologies, cryptocurrencies, crypto and Forex trading, professional networking, and everything else that you see on the screen. These folks are good at what they do, and they have developed a platform that allows the common person, the individual that may have a couple of $100, but they're looking to invest that couple $100 in the crypto industry. And this couple has created a platform that does that, a fully automated platform for those of us that don't understand how to do trades or any of that, where we can literally make a one-time investment, as Shelly talked about, and literally watch that money grow over time. And you do that by creating a PAM account. So what exactly is a PAM account? PAM accounts are very simply, I liken them to a digital online bank account, because you're going to do the same thing. You literally go into the PAM account, you create that by entering your personal information so that the company knows who you are and can be assured that you are the individual that is requesting them to trade on your behalf. And then you also include the amount of money that you would like to put forward in your investment. Now, remember, this is a one-time investment. You could do it from a passive standpoint, meaning you make a one-time investment and do nothing else. And that is absolutely fine. If you choose to add to that investment over time, that's absolutely fine as well, but it's not absolutely required for you to create a PAM account. So let's get deeper into this. The PAM account is simply a percentage allocation management model. So what does that mean? It's literally a pool of funds inside a cryptocurrency or Forex trading account, which is managed by Novatech and traded for you by Novatech's qualified and successful traders. You don't need to know anything about trading. You don't need to know how to do it. You don't need to know how to forecast it. You don't need to know any of that, because these vetted and successful traders are going to be doing it for you. At the end of a specific period of trading, which is on a weekly basis, our traders start on Friday, they end on Thursday. What happens is the company closes the books on the week of trading on Thursday evening. They take a look at the profits and losses over that period of time. And then on Friday, they distribute 70% of the trading, the successful trading that has taken place, to the investors, and they hold on to 30% to run the company. These are industry standards, nothing unusual about it, no smoke and mirrors. They do this on a weekly basis. And I said, and remember what I said, for 42 months, this company has literally returned a positive return on investment. And I'm going to show you what that looks like in just a minute for the year, because here it is right here. When we track our progress, and take a look at this. For this year, from January 22 to December 30th, yesterday, and then we can actually include today, the average return on investment was 12.29%. This is on a monthly basis, 12.29%. Now think about this. What is your bank returning on your investment? And I pause right there for that dramatic effect for you to really think about that. Let me tell you something real quick. My mother-in-law has a number of investments with a couple of banking institutions. And one of them, she had $33,000 in a CD. She got her statement. The statement showed that she made 33 cents for the year on a $33,000 investment. Novatech is offering 12.29%. Think about that. That's an average monthly return on investment, and that's throughout the entire year. This is one of the things that we talk about when I said earlier, on Wall Street, you have all of those individuals that are basically making that type of money. This is how they do it, with returns on investments in this manner. So let me just continue to take you through this information. Sorry about that. What makes Novatech different? 4 basic things. First thing, no expiration dates. Novatech will trade your account for as long as you want them to. Until you tell them that you don't want them to trade anymore, they will continue to trade your account. You can cancel that at any time. You have 100% access to your capital at any time. So you can, every Thursday, or I'm sorry, every Friday when returns are posted, when we get our returns, you can reinvest those returns. That's that whole idea of compounding. It's just reinvesting the returns that you make on a weekly basis. You can either reinvest it or you can pull that money out. As Shelly said, if you reinvest over a 6-month period, doing it every week over 6 months, you might want to withdraw, at the end of 6 months, your initial seed money and basically play with house money at that point. You have 100% access to your capital. No earning caps. Number 3, this is huge. No earning caps. Novatech's not going to tell you that you can only trade up to this amount of money, or that you can only withdraw this amount of money, or you can only make a certain amount of money over a period of time. You have 100% of your investment that is being traded every single week. Last thing is number 4, it's an amazing company. And this is one of the things that you really have to look at. It's a global opportunity. And as I said, there's no There's no trading required. This slide did not come out well at all. Let me tell you what this is all about. This shows our trading packages, and I'm going to walk you through each one of them so that you can hopefully understand what you're seeing on the screen. Our trading packages start at $99. So you're at $100, you can begin trading. And then it goes all the way with these 5 trading packages up to $24,999. So the first package on the left-hand side of your screen shows the builder package, which starts out at $99 to $499. Now we don't suggest that you start with $99. And here's the reason why. If you start at $99, and let's say we do get 3% every single week, there's going to be a monthly fee that kicks in at the end of 30 days. After you've been an investor with this company for 30 days, there's a monthly fee that they use, or that they, I don't want to say impose, but they include. And that's part of what it takes to run the company. So there's a $25 fee. If you're trading at $100 and you get 3%, that's going to give you $3 every week. At the end of 4 weeks, or at the end of your first month, you would have $12. You'd have positive return on investment. But what would happen is you would then have your $25 kick in, which would put you in the hole. So that's why we don't suggest $100. And what I would suggest is, if you're getting started, money is a little bit of an issue for you right now, wait until you have at least $250, maybe $500 to get involved, because then you eliminate those kinds of things happening. The second package that you see is the bronze package. It starts at $500 and goes up to $2,499. The third package is our silver package. It picks up from the bronze and starts at $2,500. This is what we call the sweet spot. This is right in the middle there, right? So you've got $2,500 up to $4,999. The gold package picks up at $5,000 and takes you to $9,999. And then we have the platinum. Platinum literally picks up at $10,000 and goes to $24,999. Those are our 5 basic packages. There are 2 others that I'm going to talk to you about in just a minute. Now, how do you fund these things? It's with Novatech, it's crypto in and crypto out. So you've got to use cryptocurrency to fund the packages. So our funding at the top of the screen, you see Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin. Those are the things that are going to be necessary to fund your account. Don't worry about it if you're not familiar with cryptocurrency, because the individual that told you about this will be able to help you. And if not, they'll ask questions and it will come upline, where we'll make sure that we get answers to you for anything, not just that, but anything, any issues, questions that you might have. There's 6 states that Novatech does not do business with. At the bottom of the screen, you see Texas, South Carolina, Montana, Hawaii, Alaska, and then there's California, that all due to state regulations, Novatech is not trading in those particular states. So the 2 other packages that I wanted to talk to you about real quickly, we've got what we call the VIP package. Now that's for those folks that are trading, have a trading balance, monthly trading balance of between $25,000 and $99,999. The benefits for that trading package is, the company says, the way they say thank you for trading at this level with them is they give you 1% cash back every single month on the money that you have made, and they remove the monthly fee. So that $25 no longer applies at the VIP. The next one is the President's Club. This is for those folks that are trading at $100,000 or more on a monthly basis. And believe me, there are quite a few folks that are trading at this level. That shows you the success that this company has had and has basically enabled folks to do. The benefits for that package is they give you 2.5% monthly back cash reward. They also provide you a $1,000 cash bonus when you reach 100,000 as your trading balance. And of course, they remove all of the $25 monthly fee. Novatech provides a dedicated support portal. So if there are any issues, you're able to literally connect with that support portal and get questions answered and issues hopefully resolved within 24 hours. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer than that, depending on what the issue is, but that support portal is there and it's staffed by professionals that are able to help you with that. So what I've just talked about is for the passive investor. That passive investor wants to make a one-time investment and literally do nothing else and just watch it grow. We call that set it and forget. Literally, you make that one-time investment and just monitor your investment over time. What I'd like to talk to you about really quickly is the business opportunity. And this is our affiliate program. And very simply, the affiliate program means if you refer someone to Novatech, Novatech is going to basically compensate you for that referral. And they do that 7 different ways. And if you are interested in building a team, this is something that you will take advantage of. Now think of this, before I go into the 7 ways that the company pays that from an affiliate standpoint, think of this one thing. Typically, when you find something good, whether it's a restaurant, you go to a good restaurant, you go to a good movie, you have a good bottle of wine, what do? You tell somebody about it. And that's exactly the concept of our affiliate program. It's literally, when you get involved with Novatech, most people are so happy with it. The folks that we have had the opportunity to share this with, not one person, it's been over, we are now over 125 people, not one person has quit. Why? They're making money. Every single week, the investment that they have made is making money. So think about that think about the affiliate program from that standpoint. It's not that you're actively going out and chasing people. You're literally just sharing the good fortune that you have had. And this is how I look at it. I share the good fortune that I've had over 13 months with individuals that might be in my circle. That's it. So let's talk about these 7 ways really quick. There's 7 things that this company provides in other ways to be able to get paid. The first one is the direct referral bonus. Very simply, anybody that I talk to that enrolls in Novatech, literally the company says thank you by providing me a bonus. Depends on where they start their investment, the bonus slides, but that's what the direct referral bonus is. The indirect referral bonus, literally through 7 levels, means that anyone that I have referred, when they refer someone, I get a bonus. This is the epitome of getting paid for doing something that you had nothing to do with. That individual goes out. I've got a really good friend named Trip Morrow. He's in Memphis, Tennessee. He was one of the first people that I called. And I called Trip and I said, look, here's an opportunity you definitely want to take a look at. Trip is a business-minded entrepreneur. Immediately when I called him, he said, I'm in. Trip went ahead and involved himself in Novatech. I got the direct referral. Trip then talked to his best friend. His best friend got in. Trip got the direct referral. I get an indirect referral bonus on something I didn't even have anything to do with. The third thing, fast track bonuses. These are what the company sets up so that if you help 3 people enroll at the bronze level or the silver level, the company is going to pay you accordingly. Those are with the fast track bonus. So if you bring in 3 people at the bronze, they're going to give you $100. If you bring in 3 people at the silver, it's going to be $500. Then we have number 4, the weekly check matching bonuses. And that goes through 7 layers of your organization. And that very simply means everyone that you've helped enroll or assisted enrolling in Novatech, whatever they make on a weekly basis, the company is going to compensate you by matching that number, matching that amount of money. We're giving you a check match bonus. It doesn't come out of that person's funds. It doesn't come out of your funds. This is out of a pot of money that the company has set aside specifically for that, which is what they do with all of the bonuses. Then we have residual bonus. It works very similar to the check matching, where on a residual basis, the company looks at what has happened within that organization, and they pay you a bonus on top of that. The last two, we have rank achievement bonuses that go up to $100,000, because we in this company, we like to have ranks. People like to know where they sit as far as money is concerned. So the company has created these ranks, and they literally start from a platinum associate and go all the way up to a 2-star ambassador. And where you reside, what rank you achieve, there's a bonus attached to it. So each time you hit a rank, there is a bonus attached to it. Here's the great thing about that. If you stay in Novatech long enough, you will hit virtually every one of these ranks, simply because your money is continuing to grow. And especially in the affiliate program, you're continuing to refer folks, and those folks are referring people. So that helps the group to grow. Last thing is rank-based profit. Based on your rank, they split the money at a certain level, which is executive or senior executive. And on a quarterly basis, the company pulls out 10% of its net earnings and pays it to the individuals, that 2% to the senior executives, and 3% going up all the way to our ambassadors, 3 to 5% all the way up. So that's basically all of our the 7 different ways that you can get paid by being a part of the affiliate program. So honestly, I wanted to present this information to you so that you would have an opportunity actually to see everything that is involved in Novatech. Hopefully, I've given you enough information for you to become somewhat curious and go back to the individual that referred you to this call today and ask any questions that you have. And here's one of the things, that the last thing that I'll say before I turn it back over to Stan to close us out. There are typically 3 people that attend these types of calls. The first person looks at everything that we've just talked about and says, you know what, this makes sense, I'm in. And if that's where you are, welcome to Novatech. We're more than happy that you have made that decision and are excited to help you get started. Second person will look at everything and say, it sounds good, but I've got some questions. Nothing wrong with that, makes perfect sense. What I would say is go back to the person that invited you, get your questions answered. Either that person will get them answered for you, or they will refer you to individuals that can get those questions answered. Not a problem. That is being a prudent business person. Make sure you get your questions answered. Third person will look at something like this and say, you know what? It's not the right time for me. I'm not ready to do something like that. And that makes perfect sense, because this isn't for everybody. And quite honestly, Novatech doesn't need everybody. They really don't. We would love for you to be able to get started. What we would say is, for that third person, there's some questions that you might have in the back of your mind. Get your questions answered by the appropriate individuals. Don't go out on the street and start asking questions about Novatech to individuals that have no background or understanding. So that's our entire presentation. Thank you all so much for being a part of it. I'm gonna leave you with this, because we're going into the new year. We all need to be good stewards of our money. We need to make sure that our money is working for us as hard as we worked for it. You've got some decisions that you need to make. We think that Novatech is a great place to be. You've got to make that decision for yourself to be good stewards of your money. But what I would say to you is, if not this, then what? And if not now, at the beginning of a new year, to start your new year the right way, then what? Stan, I'm going to turn it back over to you. Thanks so much, my brother, my mentor, my friend. I look forward to getting together with you and Sharice on a regular basis. It's always a great time. I literally, I hang on you every word, because everything that you told me over time has always been true. So Happy New Year to you, good brother. And I'm gonna turn it back to you to close us out.
Wow. Hey, Brian, a couple of things. Thanks to you and Shelley for your leadership and for really breaking this down this morning where the average person can understand. And I love to mix it up. We have a powerful team here, I guess, at Team Legacy Builders. That's what that's our team name. And I love for our guests to see different perspectives. And Brian and Shelley did an amazing overview this morning, and I want to publicly thank you for that. And I just want to say that while you were doing the presentation, Brian, I get a text from my nephew, and we know that family is always the last ones to get it. And he texts us in the family group and talk about just to thank me for sharing this information with him back in April, where he started at the sweet spot and he was able to triple his investment, pull out his initial investment, and now he's still over $8,000 up, with house money. And he thanked me publicly in front of the family. And so that made me feel great, guys. And I'm gonna tell you why. Why do we do these overviews? I believe, and we believe, that where as much is given, much is required, number one. The goal here is to eradicate poverty in our families and in our community and change the mindset of the people. And the way we're going to do that is one person at a time by exposing and educating them to this amazing industry, this wealth trend that's happening right now, as well as this Novatech platform. That's how we're going to do that. And that's why we do these overviews every Saturday at 11 and every Monday at 8 p.m. We don't have to do this. Let's be clear. We're not here to recruit people to join Novatech. That's not the goal. The goal is to educate and expose and empower people to the industry that's happening right under our nose and to this platform where you can set it and forget it. And the last thing, Brian, you hit it on the nose. We finally found a vehicle where we can make an investment to get our monies to work for us as hard as we work for it, period. I have never seen anything like this, right? Period, where every investor on this line has shown a profit every single Friday since they started this company. That's what makes this a no-brainer. So I'm excited, guys. We're going into 2023, do something different, lock arms with people who are going somewhere, right? Here's this disclaimer with Novatech. Do your due diligence. Everything that we share today, okay, we believe that the truth is good enough. You can hold us accountable to everything we share. Okay, here's a disclaimer. Number two, don't invest any money that you can't afford to risk. There are no guarantees. Okay? Start with your play money, your bag money. Okay? Your tent window money. Okay? Start with those monies there and let that money work for you. And the final thing that we all excited about is that, okay, you need to be at least 18 years of older. You only can have one account. But now, Brian, what we're doing, even with our children, our sons, they have Novatech accounts. They are in college, but college will never teach them how to get their money to work for them as hard as they work for it. We're teaching them. And we're able to do that with Novatech. That being said, I'm excited, guys, on behalf of Brian and Shelley Rawlings, all of our partners that's dialing in from around the country and around the world. Thank you for joining. Good luck on your decision. God bless you. God bless your family. And God bless your dreams. Happy New Year. This call is officially over. Have a great day.
Happy New Year, everyone.